Okay,
Okay.
everyone. Thank you for joining us for the open house, and I'm going to defer for correct pronunciation to the seller of the site, David Rodriguez Coronado. I can pronounce your name properly. David, con mucho gusto. Um,
Igual, igualmente.
Gracias. Do me a favor, pronounce your site perfectly. In Indemnización Maxima, can you pronounce your site? Go ahead and pronounce
Yes,
the site name.
indemnización máxima.
Very good. Much better than I did. Okay. Well, everyone listening, I am joined here by David. My name's Adam Beebe. I'm the broker who is representing and selling the site on Latonas.com. You can go to Latonas.com and see monthly data, revenue, expenses, uniques, and page views. We're going to be going in depth about a lot of that stuff, and David is going to be discussing the site itself. As you probably have inferred here, the site is in Spanish, and if you're listening live, ask questions through the GoToMeeting chat software. I'll go ahead and advance the screen. David, confirm that you see on your screen right now. It says a little housekeeping, and there's 1, 2, 3. Do you see that right now? David, have I lost you?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Do you see on your screen, do you see a slide that says Latona's a little housekeeping, 1, 2, 3?
Yes, I'm seeing.
Great. So everyone listening live, if you haven't already dialed in, please do so. You can participate in the hearing function of this uh, GoToMeeting open house by either through your computer mic or by dialing in. There's no way to talk during it. The only people who are going to be talking is David, the seller, and myself, Adam, the broker. Um, we're gonna handle all the questions. They're going to be handled at a logical time throughout the presentation. You may send over a revenue question, which will be handled when we're covering revenue. I guarantee you we'll cover all the questions at the end or by the time we're done. What we see here is a financial snapshot. This is something that's directly pulled from Latona's. It shows the annual revenue, the annual expenses, the monthly uniques, and the monthly page views. All four of those categories, if you click on the hyperlink there, you can see them broken down by month. We will go into what the revenue is composed of, what the expenses are composed of, and how money can be made on little reported traffic. It's pretty obvious how it's being done. I'll let David actually discuss that. David, this is a perfect time right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the floor over to you. Everyone listening live and also as a recording, David's first language is Spanish. He may even speak another language in addition to Spanish and English, but his English is as a second language. He speaks very well, but there will be a little bit of a delay. David, don't stress about that at all. A lot of people on this call and who will be listening to the recording are also English as a second language. So you'll do great. Right now, if you would, just go into a little bit of a historical tour about the site, when it went live, what year, month, and day, and what anything has changed on the site from when it started to now. So I'll go ahead and let you talk, David. Just go ahead and explain that, please. David, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Explain the history of the site, please.
In English, no?
In English, please.
Okay. We started in through 2012, and for us is the first time we touched the lawyers industry, and we start for testing if generating leads in this industry is was successful for us and can be a business with positive generation of money. And we have started with a lawyer seat, and only making the lead generation, and the lawyer firm was calling the people with the needs of a lawyer to claim the money for an injury of an accident, a traffic accident. And for us, in the first test, was being very well, and we have make a website, and making some other kind of marketing campaigns for generate leads. In the starting, only we have used the Google AdWords for testing and making our own prices for the leads. And later, we have started working with marketing agencies in Spain, and only with a CPL basis, paying cost per lead. And this is the model that we make in this moment. We have been paying for all the good leads, the leads uh, from the people that have a real accident, have injured, and are needing a lawyer in the moment of the lead generation. And for us, this is a clean method for making our business, because we don't need any large list of mailings, or making some campaigns without any data before. For us, is easy with this method, and is clean in the numbers. Later, we have been studying how to be a grader in the numbers, and for now, we are working with these lawyer firms. Now we have a contract with our own lawyer to be with the client from the start to the end. And we are working by a percentage of the final amount of the claim. The average amount is about 700 euros by customer.
Yeah, and to be
I don't
clear,
know
and
if
David, you did a great job there. I'm going to interrupt here. Great job. And I know, again, English is not your primary language, but fantastic job. What just to clarify some things here is he mentioned that's euro. So the average settlement that they do is
Mhm.
700 euro. That's their
Yes,
commission.
yes,
What this site has is they have their own on staff, and that's what the expenses are. They have their own on staff. It's an employee, a lawyer slash salesperson. So these leads that are coming in are being worked by one of their employees. So once someone signs up on the site, and the lawyer, the salesperson, gives that person a call, and we'll get to it in a little bit. David, you sent me this. It's about 506 valid leads, meaning these are leads that the lawyer salesperson called, your employee called, and confirmed that yes, they are wanting, and they have been in an accident and they need legal assistance. This is all being worked internally. So I want to make sure that's clear for everybody who's listening to this presentation live or recording. David, you did a great job. I just wanted to go ahead and confirm
thank you.
that. I'm going to move the slide. David, what you see right now really is just the site is reasonably new. Let me know, and it's on our website. When did you take the site live, please? What?
Uh, Yes, in the start, we haven't used the this name, indemnización máxima.
Right.
In the start, only we have make it some sites with a keyword, keyword with the best keywords in the industry for generating leads. And later, in the yes, in the starting of um, 2030
Hmm.
started with this name, and we have registered like a trademark in Spain.
Got it. Okay, that's clear. Analytics. Spend a moment how you get traffic. I know that you have. Um, how do you get traffic? Maybe that's the easiest way to ask the question. Don't worry about that phone. That's fine. Um, Explain now how you get traffic to the site.
Yes, we have not lost any time with SEO, SEO. uh, Now we have a person for the marketing campaigns, and he have started only 2 weeks ago, and the traffic was only for in the start from Google AdWords, and later the traffic that is sending the marketing agencies. One moment.
Yes. Okay, so just to clarify what David was saying is obviously they were doing AdWords. Now they have a campaign manager doing a variety of SEM moves on the site. Um, David, just go ahead and interrupt when you're back. But that's
Yes,
what
I'm
we
here.
very good. That's what we have as far as traffic goes. Obviously, the majority of the traffic is coming in uh, to Spain. Then we've got Argentina, obviously another reasonably large Spanish-speaking country, and then the U.S. How much of your business is actually um, handled in the country of Spain, even though you get traffic elsewhere? Is it 100% in Spain?
Yes, we only pay for the leads of people living in Spain.
Got it. Right. Have you ever done any cases outside Spain?
Not for now, only in one time, a people from Spain, but
Right.
in that moment in another country. But in this moment, we are only working for Spain.
Very good. Understood. Makes sense. Um, Direct traffic obviously is the overwhelming majority of your traffic. Have you done much? It doesn't look like it. Any? Have you attempted any social media, any social marketing on the site?
Um, yes, we have a little try with Facebook,
Right.
but this needs many time inside, and maybe now with the campaign manager we can to touch this channel in the start with this try with Facebook. We have generating some leads, but the payment or the cost of every lead was a little more than the other ways.
Understood. I think it's appropriate right now, if you would. We'll look at all this. This isn't as relevant, but I want to make sure that the flow of business when you get a lead is clear. That's the most important thing to accomplish on this. So you have a lead come in, and then the lawyer who's in Spain, who is your employee, picks up the phone and gives them a call. And that lead is converted into one of your clients or your site's clients. And the lawyer salesperson works through the process, um, does the legal work on behalf of that lead. And once a settlement is reached, once that client gets money for the accident, you get a percentage of that amount. Is that accurate to say?
Yes, it's correct.
Okay, that's really, I want to make sure bears home. What we're looking at here, live and recording people looking at this, you know, they don't do a lot of backlinking. They don't do a lot of work like this. There's not a
Yes.
lot of backlinks. It is a reasonably new site. We don't have to be to we don't have to go down this road because it's just not something that they spend time and energy on as it relates to backlinking. So I don't want to spend too much time on that. It's not very relevant. SEM Rush, which anyone can pull up, and then we'll have a Majestic SEO also. I want the takeaway really to be anyone listening to this is and David, correct me if I'm wrong, the employee, the lawyer, the salesperson you have working for you, and that is the vast majority of the expenses, the annual expenses, she has already said or she would be willing to transfer to go with the new owner of the site. Is that correct?
Yes, it's correct.
Okay. So
You have no
the
problem.
that's great. These things are relevant, but they're just not making traffic that way. Now, they used to make traffic in different ways, and David, you covered this a little bit prior to me asking this question. Now, obviously, we can see the uniques have gone down drastically. Um,
Yes.
and I'd like you to spend a moment. Why have they gone down drastically, and why haven't you done things to correct that? Go ahead and talk to that if you would.
Okay. In this moment, in the third month of this year, we have started another project that is 100% of internet. It's a marketing tool for Twitter, and this company need to be uh, in with the marketing campaigns and the agencies need to be actually you need to make new new email presentations, new landing pages, and this material, this the display banners and all things, this need to be new every maybe 2 3 months, and be with the people of the agencies. Is for this uh, many campaigns was finished in mail campaigns and needing new material, and we haven't time for the two projects. It's for this that the reason for looking for this new person, this marketing manager, and he was working from 2 months ago, making our new site. This the design that is now in the homepage is new. Only 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, put it in the page, and he's working in this new display campaigns, and working with the agencies for starting the marketing campaigns. Now we have starting two campaigns, and you can see in the last month a little more visits in the websites,
Right.
and we are starting with the bigger marketing company in Spain, and they says they say to us, maybe you can't call all the people that we can send you, and this we don't know if this will be really but seems to be the bigger campaign to the moment.
Okay.
um, Only is for this reason, and the campaigns all is reactivating right now
Understood.
in
So
the last month.
obviously, someone who has a marketing strategy for the site right now, you have the rest of the infrastructure in place, and that you have a lady who is qualified to practice law in Spain. She's willing to go with the site. That this would be something you've proven some revenue. Um, and the fact that she would go with it. What I want you to touch upon, which we can also touch upon in a bit, let's do it before the admin section here that you see on your screen. Now, it's mentioned in the listing that you have some outstanding contracts, meaning there are settlements and cases that the leads have been converted into your clients and that you expect settlements to happen. Going into as detail as much as you feel comfortable with, there is revenue that's fully expected to come in future months. Is that correct?
Yes. This is the dashboard of our software. Is make it all for our coder, for my partner, and this tool is make it for working the lawyer, the salesman, and to the marketing campaign manager, because you here you can manage with all the cases of all the people, and see in one in a quickly way you can see all the data that you need for getting all the cases of the people, and the campaign manager can check in the moment that he need every conversions from any campaign, and all the data received from the landing pages is put it automatically inside this software. You don't need to do anything manually. When a people submit a form, the name, email, and all the information is automatically put in this software, and the people behind can start working with these people.
Great. Is there anything you'd like to talk about this admin section of the site?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else? I know you covered some of the admin section. Do you want to talk about this screenshot, or have we already talked about it?
No, this is only for the people can put alerts from any case that they want to remember concrete things for one customer, and in the next is stats is only for the admin, is only for the owner of the company.
Got it. Anything about this screenshot in your admin that you'd like to talk about?
Yeah, this is the that I said. This is the stats, and this is only for the owner, and is all the stat from scratch, and all the percent, the amount of leads, the conversions, and I don't think it's for having a quick view of all things.
Got it. What's the site built on?
Sorry,
What program?
no,
what platform is the site built on?
what platform?
WordPress,
No,
Drupal, Linux.
no, it's
Go
yes.
ahead.
The website is in yes. Is in this moment don't use any platform. The old website was made with WordPress,
Right.
and the new website is manual, is
Custom?
Yes, it's custom.
Custom. You made it, or you had someone make it. Excellent. Anything you want to talk about as far as this back end, this screenshot?
Yes, this screenshot is inside the data of one concrete customer. For every customer, you have the data, the principal data. This is the information that from where page or website was coming this lead, and the name of the customer, the percent that is signed in the contract with us, and a quick view of all the information with this customer.
Now, I think, and I'm not on the listing page right now. From September 2013 to August 2014, uh, didn't you say there was like 506 validated leads? Is that it's right around 500, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And by validated, you mean the lead has come in through the website, and then you had your lawyer or salesperson. It's the same person. She does both. She actually called them, and there was a conversation had with them. They had a case. Is that correct?
Yes, with these leads that are valid,
Right.
this girl need to convert to customer and
Now,
sign the contract.
now, how many of those 506? You may not have it right, but you can, an exact, but you can give me a percentage, I would think. How many of those 506 turned into clients?
I don't have the
That's fine.
number in this moment, but it's
Half?
about 20%.
About 20%. Okay, so the revenue that's being reported, well, that makes sense, because if it's 20% of 506 and you're saying your average settlement is like 700 euros, we're reporting, I think, like 75,000 US. That the math works out there. So that makes sense.
Yes.
And anything on the screenshot you want to talk about?
This is for notes. The for if in the start many well two lawyer firms was working with different customers, and this is for the law firm that has many lawyers, and if one lawyer call the client, speak something, or receive some document or ask for something, write in this section for remember or for to know another people working with the same customer.
Understood. And I'll interrupt you right here. Bartolome, can you hear me as well?
Yeah, hello.
Great. Uh, Everyone listening live on the recording, this is Bartolome. He's David's partner. So welcome. We've gone through, and we're actually in the admin section. I'm going to ask a question, Bartolome, and I know you recently joined. David's
Okay.
been doing a great job giving the presentation. Questions have been asked and answered. Whenever you feel like
Perfect.
you want to add something, interrupt and start talking. So I'm going to advance to this. And David and Bartolome, please discuss this as part of your admin. What do you want to talk about this screenshot?
This is the valid lead, no?
No, this is the documentation section of a customer. This is for every customer. We have a section where we upload every document. Is for working with this customer and have all the information and documents in the same site.
Okay, that's good.
It's our Dropbox.
Got it. And as David indicated, all this is custom. Is that correct?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, moving on. David Bartolome, some of the same. What do we have here?
This is the logs section. This is where this is only for the owner of the company, and this is where you can see all the actions that the action and change make with one customer in our platform.
Now I see Aguirre. Is that your employee?
Yeah, she's our lawyer salesman.
Right.
This is for us because we are a little paranoid about security. So whenever a user makes something, he upload a document, he make a note, he
Just
change a
leaves it all
field.
right there. That's good. It's your filing system. Understood.
Yeah, it's a log. It's only a log.
All right. So, and Bartolome, again, welcome. I'm glad you're here. David, again, has done a fantastic job, especially, English not being yours and his native language, but everyone's understanding you fine. Um, I'll recap what has already been covered regarding revenue. And the way the site garners revenue is that you have on staff a lawyer slash salesperson, one person who fields the leads that come in through your site. She calls them, she validates them, and then she attempts to close them. By that I mean she converts them into clients where once they have a settlement, you get a percentage of the settlement. So that is the business model here, everyone listening.
Okay, just one clarification.
Sure.
And with valid lead, we mean the lead we pay to the other company, but not all of valid lead are converted to customer. Okay.
Absolutely right. We
Uh,
were saying there's about a 20%.
yeah, we only convert to customer the lead
Correct.
that we are sure we are going to be paid for. So
Correct.
that is because that is the why we are sure we are going to be paid in the future for this case.
Understood. And let me further clarify, Bartolome, what David had said, and I know we were talking yesterday, 506 validated leads. Of those leads, this is roughly 20% have been converted into clients. So roughly that amount. Your conversion rate's roughly 20%. It was also briefly covered. Bartolome and David also continue and explain this a bit more. The revenue that's being reported right now obviously is the money that has come in, and everything is in US dollars, is the money that has come in that specific month. Having said that, it's been touched upon a couple times that you have settlements that are going to be settled in the future. And that money will be coming into the website in the future. Now, to the extent you can, and I know that there's no guarantees. Let me be clear. This money isn't 100% sure now, but just based upon what has happened in the past, what do you see still out there as far as settlements coming in? Go ahead, David or Bartolome, whomever.
Yes. Yes, these people that in this moment are not closed operation for maybe people that are not in I don't know how to say, sorry. Maybe people that are is not uh, closed their uh, the
Okay,
medical. Yes.
about
Explain.
this money that have to come, we have the contract signed by them, and in the past we already have been paid about I don't know 100 case more or less, and only two case of them didn't pay. Did they didn't pay, so we are going to the with our lawyer, we are claiming the money, but only 2% of the 100.
Okay. The big thing, and I know that future revenue is kind of hard to represent as coming. I mean, a statement can be made based upon past performance. There is expected to be future revenue that will be coming into the site. Um, I think we'll leave it at that. That's fine. As far as the ups and downs on, and Bartolome, you do also see the revenue screenshot I have here, where it shows the
Yeah.
graph. Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay. Explain the ups and downs there, if you will. Why is, May was a decent month. What's happened in June, July, and August?
Okay. And in this business, you have uh, you to convert a client now, and you are not paid until 6 months later, more or less,
Yeah,
an
that's
average
off.
of
Sure.
more or less. In this time, in the last year, we have been improving our system. First, we have a deal with a law company who pay us about two 2,000 per send the lead. They convert the lead and they give us only 30% of the commission. But in the meantime, more later, we convert the client and we process the case entirely for us. So this month of little revenue is when we don't get paid for the law firm, so we have to make all the payment by ourselves. Um, we have to wait until the next month to be paid. That is when we rise again in June and
Are
August.
you, okay,
And
I understand. Are you presently working 100% of the leads right now? Is your employee working them, or are you selling any of those that come in?
currently, we are not selling anymore, but
Understood.
we still have a lead from the other deals.
Right.
So the layer thing have our leads still.
And the reason why this graph is related, the lawyer gets a flat monthly salary plus, I think it's what, 10% of the commission she earns, or she gets a 10% commission of the, she gets 10% of the commission she earns, I believe. So she gets a flat number of dollars per month, but when she closes more settlements, and when your company, when the site's paid on, when the site gets the money in, she gets 10% of that amount. Is that correct?
Yeah, only when
Okay. So that's
we
why
are.
the expenses follow the revenue, meaning it's the same graph, basically, revenue expenses. We got about 5 or 10 minutes left on a recording, so let's say five. Everybody's done a great job here, Bartolome, David. What we're going to spend the next 5 minutes on or so is, look, I think it's relevant for whomever is working on the site. We've obviously determined that the lawyer slash salesperson is doing virtually all the work here, and then you have the campaign manager outsourcing. But as far as you two, the owners, describe what your skill set is and what you do that would be needed to be replaced by the new owner, because the lawyer salesperson will go with the new buyer or the buyer. Explain what your skill set is and explain how many hours a week you spend on the site as owners. Go ahead.
Okay. Currently, we make very little job. We only check the account, the bank account, uh, because when the client pay to us, we have to give commission to the marketing guy and to the salesman woman.
Sure.
And after that, because we are now improving the brand, improving the landing page, we are working on that. But this is going to finish in this week, no, David?
Yes.
So after that, if you don't want to make the marketing campaign, you only have to check that everything is okay.
Okay, that
No,
makes
no,
sense.
and the bank's account.
And we've already determined the salesperson lawyer fields the leads, pretty basic stuff there. Um, if you were to keep the site, if you're not selling it, what would you do to improve the functioning of the site, the revenue of the site, and what are your expectations moving forward as it relates to the site's progress?
Okay, we already did because we didn't have many time. We make a deal with a marketing guy. So when we explain the business, he said there is a lot of competition in Spain, but there is not a big one. So I think you can be the big one. So now we are working in the brand. We are making brand. We want to everyone to know who indemnización máxima is, and, we are going to make a lot of marketing stuff for branding, not only AdWords, Facebook, emailing, if not branding too, maybe TV, maybe radio. We are working in that, in the branding. That is the thing that could improve the business now.
Okay.
If that works, then one only salesman is few. So you are going to contract another one, but this is a good thing because that means that you have a lot of lead, you have a lot of conversion, and you can pay the new stuff.
Okay. That
Yes.
makes sense.
One thing,
Sure.
the new website, the new design is converting better than the older, and is for now only is tested with Google AdWords and some traffic that because the campaigns are not activated in full, but maybe will convert better, much better than the other. And with this person for the marketing campaigns, he was working in the bigger marketing agency in Spain for 10 years, and he know all the people in this industry of marketing in Spain, and he can to manage and make contact with every agency to make big campaigns with the bigger agencies. Maybe the numbers goes up quickly, and we really think that this model can be exported to another countries because the lead generation in another country is more advanced, and maybe with another person for working with English customers or another country's customers, maybe it's possible to export and make bigger.
Okay. Good stuff. Obvious question. Why are you selling the site?
This is that I said later. Now we are focused in a software that is 100% internet. We are internet people. Our skills is Bartolome is more the technique part, and I'm from marketing. And this business is a nice business for make money, but it's not all in internet. We love internet and marketing for make new things, and we are now focused in a new project, and we no want to give this company with not the first project for us. We think we need to move and focus in the new project. Yes.
Fair enough. I've been asking questions as we've moved forward in YouTube proactively. You answered the questions actually before I asked them, so you did a great job. Thanks, Bartolome and David for joining me. For everyone listening live, recorded, my name's Adam Beebe. My phone number, that's a cell phone, US +1 678-640-4530. My email, adam@latonas.com. My Skype is adam.latonas. Please invite me. I'll accept. I'm available. We have a prospectus we can send people once they've signed an NDA. This recording or a recording of this open house will be on Latona's within 24 hours. And I know David and Bartolome, having done business actually with Bartolome, both of them actually before, I know that they would be able and more than happy to answer any questions anyone has. So, Bartolome, David, again, thank you. I'm ending this right now since you've done a great job. I hope you have a great evening over there, and I'll be in touch.
Yes.
Sure.
Thanks to you.
Thank you very much.
Have a great night.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.